Hello everyone, good afternoon. As I told you all that I will be starting a new poem, that is My Mother at 66. Let's just discuss what are the topics we are going to focus. Today we will be looking upon some important topics related to this poem. First one will be the biography of the poet, and second one is a kind of a short introduction or a short overview of the poem, and last one will be the theme of the poem for today. So just beginning with the very first topic, that is a biography of the poet. Okay, so Kamla Das is the poet of this poem, My Mother at 66. She has written this poem. Kamla Das was born on 31st March 1934 in Malabar, Kerala, and died on 31st May 2009 in Pune. Okay. She is recognized as one of the most Indian foremost poets. She is recognized as one of the famous India's foremost poets. Okay. But she was writing from a very early age. Okay. She was one of the India's original and versatile writers. Versatile means she used to write many type of genre. She was writing she was writing, okay, in many type of genre. I must say that she was writing poetry, she was writing short stories. Okay, so in many type of genre she engaged herself, that she will write different types of stories as well as different types of poems. So that is why she is referred as a versatile writer. Her works are known for their originality and indigenous flavor of the soil. She spent her childhood in Calcutta. She took to writing at an early age and continued even after her marriage, as she was encouraged by her husband. Okay, so after her marriage, she continued to write the poems or write short stories. Okay, she was basically famous for both her short stories and her poetry. Her writings reflect exploration of a wide range of relationships from a woman's point of view, a daughter, a wife, and a mother. She used to focus on women life, okay, and she used to focus on various relationship a woman is maintaining in a society. Okay, though a woman is maintaining a relationship of a daughter, though a woman is maintaining a relationship of a wife, though she is maintaining a relation of a mother, she focuses on women relationship and how a woman is maintaining each and every relationship in the society, in this particular society. Okay, Kamla Das focuses on that part. Okay, means क्या है, the themes of a poem, the themes of a poem or themes of a writing or themes of a short stories is always based upon the relationships of women, how a woman is maintaining a different type of relationship in the society, though she may be maintaining a relationship as a daughter, as a wife, as a sister, or as a mother. Okay, her works are filled with a woman's desire for self-expression and freedom. Okay, she was also known, she was very famous for her feminist writings. Okay, she was also very famous for her feminist writing. She was used to write about women, about their suffering. Okay, and she also, Kamla Das also wrote about the patriarchal society of that time. Okay, so she also focused on the patriarchal society, how the women were suppressed due to the dominance of men, as I also told you earlier in my last chapters. Okay, so Kamla Das was writing upon feminist theories, feminist writings. Okay, and she focused on the problems and the suffering of women, and what is the kind of life a woman is maintaining, what is the kind of problems, what are the kind of problems or what are the kind of sufferings a woman is going through. Okay, she expressed, she revealed this type of thing, this type of topics to the audience. She has published many novels and short stories. She wrote under the pen name, it was a kind of Malayalam pen name. Okay, the, the name is Madhavi Kuti. Okay, the name is Madhavi Kuti. It is a kind of a Malayalam name. Okay, her poems subject matter is basically related to her personality. Okay, तो वो हमेशा अपने पर्सनालिटी के हिसाब से पोएम लिखती थी. सो द राइटिंग्स, her writing was always influenced by the society matters, the women sufferings, okay, as well as the personality she was maintaining. Okay, the personality Kamala Das was maintaining, she also wrote upon that. Okay, she also included the themes over that. Okay, so basically related to her personality, beautiful, sensitive, bold and tormented. So her writing was always very bold, very sensitive and beautiful too. External factors do not reflect in her writings. Her writings bring out her true inner feeling. So she was always writing the short stories or the poem which was dealing with women factors as well as her inner feelings. Okay, the poem was having a kind of emotions in it. The writing was having a kind of inner emotions, inner feelings in it. Okay, so she used to penetrate very deep in women's life, in society, in that society in which women is being dominated. Okay, so in that society where women is suppressed, she is dominated by men, and she used to penetrate very deeply and just take out the themes, take out the matter, so that she can convey it to her audience, she can reveal it to her audience through her works. Okay, work maybe her poems or maybe her short stories. Some of her works in English include the novel. She also wrote some novels too. Okay, the novel were Alphabet of Lust, a collection of short stories and other stories, in addition to 5 books of poetry. Okay, you can see it right there on your screen. She is a sensitive writer who captures the complex human relationships in a lyrical idiom. Okay, she always write upon sensitive material or sensitive matter. Kamala Das always wrote upon a kind of a sensitive matter, the matter which was very sensitive, बहुत ही नाजुक होता था, and the matter which was complex too. At the same time, simultaneously, the matter was complex too. Why it was complex? Because the matter always dealt with the human relationships. Okay, the relationships which human where the the suffering, the problem the human were facing in their own relationships, she always focuses on that, and that is why the writing became too complex, and as well as simultaneously in the meanwhile the writings were sensitive too. Okay, and but the poem obviously as it is a poem obvious है तो वो lyrical होगा, it will be a kind of musical. Poem is always lyrical. Okay, so human relationship in lyrical idiom, my mother at 66 is an example of it. Okay, some awards she had received, that was a Kerala Sahitya Academy Award for short stories, for her short stories, for achievement in her short stories. Okay, and other one is Kerala State Film Award for the best story writing, and some other awards she also achieved. You can just see it on your screen. The details of the awards will appear on your screen. Okay, so next we come to the introduction part, introduction of the poem, a kind of overview, a short introduction of a poem. My Mother at 66 is a poem written by Kamala Das. As I told you that Kamala Das has written this poem, My Mother at 66. What we can understand by this title, My Mother at 66, means what? It's very simple. The title is very simple, and the title means that my mother at 66 means the poet's mother age is present age is 66. Okay, poet's mother means Kamala Das mother's present age is 66, and she is very concerned about her mother. Okay, in this poem, as the poems goes, she is very concerned about her mother. Okay, so in the present scenario, the age of the poet's mother is 66, and she is writing a poem for her mother. She is dedicated a poem to her mother, and she is very much concerned about her mother. Okay, that is why she is writing this kind of poetry. In this poem, she talks about her mother. This poem is based on मदर डॉटर रिलेशन. ओके, ये माँ और बेटी का जो रिलेशन को सोसाइटी में दिखाया जाता है, वही रिलेशन को मदर डॉटर रिलेशनशिप हैज़ बीन पुट अप इन दिस पोएम. ओके, एंड द पोएट शेयर्स हर फीलिंग्स for her own mother. The writer is famous for capturing the complication, as I told you, and the complexities of human relationship. So Kamala Das is very much famous. She is very much famous to capture the complex thing. Okay, to capture the complexities and the complications we are having in our relationships, because each and every relationship we are maintaining in our society, it's too complex. We can't say that a relationship is very easy. Though we are maintaining any kind of relationship, each and every relationship is too complex, and that is why Kamala Das, in most of her writing, she always focuses upon her relationships. Okay, she is very fond of it to capture the complexities and the complications of a human relationship. What are the complex things is going on in a human relationship? She is very fond to focus that. Okay, she is very fond of that. This poem is one of the best example of bonding in humans. What are the bonding in humans with? What is the kind of relationship we are keeping with other human? Okay, what is the relationship? What is the meaning of a relationship? What is the true meaning of a relationship? As well as what is needed in a relationship? Whatever relationship we are maintaining with somebody or the other, what is needed is a relationship. Okay, and the bonding is very much strong. Okay, and we just have to maintain a strong bond so that we can maintain a good relationship. Okay, especially the bond between a mother and daughter, but here only one relationship is been focused and only one bond is talked about, that is a relationship of a mother and daughter. This poem defines the fear of the poet of losing her mother. It also describes the pain of losing her mother due to harsh reality of life, which is death. Okay, she is always very thoughtful about her mother. She is very concerned about her mother. Kamala Das is very concerned about her mother, that her mother present age is 66. Okay, and soon she will die. Why she will die? Because her mother has been too old. Okay, when I will just give you the line by line explanation of the poem. Okay, she has been withered out. Okay, she had been very weak, as well as she had she had got wrinkles on her face. Okay, she is looking pale. Her face is very pale and dull. Okay, and that is why she is very much fearful. She is very much fearful, and she is very much concerned about her mother, that someday or the other her mother will die very soon. Okay, and she won't be able to meet her mother. Okay, my mother at 66 will be focused on the feelings of the poet. So this is the inner feelings of Kamala Das that she is conveying to the audience. Okay, she is revealing to the audience, but she is not revealing to her mother. Just keep that in mind. These inner feelings of Kamala Das, that she is very concerned about her mother. She is very fearful that someday or the other she will lose her mother. This feeling Kamala Das is only revealing to the readers, only conveying to the readers, but not to her mother. Okay, why she is not revealing to her mother? Because she know if she will reveal this truth to her mother will be worried. Okay, the poet Kamala Das, through her poem, she portrays her sudden realization that her mother has grown old and may pass away anytime. Okay. Though aging is a natural process, yet the fear of separation from your loved and near ones is very painful. We just know the fact, we just know the truth that one day we all will die. Okay. And before we die, obviously we will be we will grow old. Okay. We will be weak, we will be we will look pale and dull. Aging is obvious, aging is natural process, but the fear of separation from your close ones, from your loved ones, is very painful. Okay. The poem talks about the feeling of loneliness that aged people experience and the feeling of guilt which their children experience for not being able to be with their parents in their old age. Okay. So this poem focuses upon the experience of old persons. Okay. How they react, how the old person, how the old people react. Okay. How the children is reacting towards their parents in their old age. Okay. How the old parents are being neglected by their children. Okay. This poem focuses on these kind of matters. Okay. So the loneliness, the feeling of loneliness of an old man or an old woman or an old person or any person, old person, is being focused by the poet. Okay. The poem also expresses the feelings of melancholy and pain that a daughter experienced while leaving her mother all by herself at an old age. Okay. She is just going to somewhere, okay, I think Kochi. Okay. So she Kamala Das is just portraying, of just revealing the pain of separation from her mother. Okay. She just don't want to go, she just don't want to get separated from her mother, and she is just thinking that this is the last time she is meeting her mother. Next time when she will arrive, she won't be able to meet her. Okay. Because her mother will be made it is possible that the next time when she will arrive, her mother will be no more. Okay. She is having that fear. The agony of separation is brought forward in this poem very explicitly. The poem, in a way, also sends a very strong message to the youth of today. It's very important. Okay. That the poem is sending a very strong message to the youngsters of our society. Today's youngsters, आज के youngsters को, आजकल के youngsters को एक message भेजा गया है. What is the message? One should never forget to show one's love, affection and care and concern for their parents at a right time. Okay. One should never forget to show one's love. अपना प्यार दिखाने के लिए, अपना अफेक्शन, केयर दिखाने के लिए, कंसर्न दिखाने के लिए अपने ही पेरेंट्स को राइट टाइम में बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत होता है. और राइट टाइम कब होता है? स्पेशली व्हेन दे आर ग्रोइंग ओल्ड. ओके. व्हेन दे आर ग्रोइंग ओल्ड, दे need anyone's support, especially their support of their children. Okay. And at that time, everyone has to understand the fact that their parents who has grown old need their support, and they have to take care of their parents. Okay. So now this was the kind of a small introduction of the poem. So now coming to the last topic of today, that is the theme of the poem. So you just can see the list of the themes on your screen. Okay. I think there are 5 to 6 themes over there. You can just see it on your screen. Among them, I will be just discussing 2. Okay. I'll be just discussing the 2 most important themes of the poem in details. Okay. 2 थीम डिटेल्स में समझाएंगे, बाकी जो है वो आप एग्जाम में just write it in points. Okay. Because 2 themes I will be elaborating, because these 2 themes are very important themes. Okay. So just I'm elaborating the last 2 important themes. Okay. So we can see the theme of fear of loss in the poem. The poem composed in a blank verse expresses the anguish means the pain, okay, dard, of a daughter over her mother's advancing age and the fear of permanent separation means death from her. This poem symbolizes the fast paced life and the inevitable death of our childhood, youth, and loved ones. So, it is having another message that not only person dies, okay, obviously one day or the other day we all will die, but each and every time not only the person die, हमेशा मौत इंसान का ही नहीं होता है, उसके साथ साथ किस किस चीज़ का मौत होता है. द फर्स्ट थिंग we face in our life that we lost our childhood, okay, when we are entering our teenage, okay, when we are entering our adult phase, we are losing our childhood. It's very obvious. So हमारा चाइल्डहुड का जो मेमोरीज़ होता है वो मेमोरीज़ बन के रह जाता है, हम अपना चाइल्डहुड हमेशा के लिए खो देते हैं, राइट. When we are entering our old age, we are losing our youth, right. After 45 you are losing, after 40 you are losing your youth, okay. So each and every phase of life, in each and every phase of life we are losing something or the other, okay. When we are coming to the teenage, we are losing our childhood, okay. When we are being adult, we are losing our teenage, and when we are going towards the old age, we are losing our youth. And it is a very fact of life, and it is a very bitter fact of life. And as well as we are also losing our loved ones. Why loved ones? Because one day or the other day, obviously our parents, our grandparents, those who are elder to us will leave us forever, okay. And that separation will be a kind of a permanent separation, okay. So next theme I would just want to elaborate, that is the nostalgia, okay. What is the meaning of nostalgia? Nostalgia means when we are thinking about our past. I'm just telling the meaning of nostalgia, then I will be elaborating. Nostalgia means when we are thinking about our past, okay, and thinking, हम लोग we are just thinking, and after thinking that we are being very gloomy, sad और sometimes happy. मीन्स क्या होता है, हम लोग पास्ट के बारे में सोच रहे हैं, सोचने के बाद हो सकता है कुछ मेमोरीज ऐसा आ जाए हमारे लाइफ में जिसको सोच के हम लोग बहुत खुश हो जाते हैं या बहुत दुखी हो जाते हैं, ओके. आफ्टर थिंकिंग द पास्ट मेमोरीज वी just become gloomy or sad, or we become happy. It depends on the memories, okay. So this is the phase of nostalgia, okay, and the person which is performing that is termed as nostalgic, okay. So the theme of nostalgia, so the nostalgic moment, okay, the nostalgic moment in this poem is also revealed to the audience. The poet is carried away by her childhood fear of losing her mother. So वो जब पोएट जब अपने बचपन का कुछ, अपने चाइल्डहुड का कुछ मेमोरीज शेयर करती हैं, पोएट अपने चाइल्डहुड मेमोरीज अपने मदर के साथ पोएम में शेयर करती हैं, जिसमें वो बोलती है कि हम अपने चाइल्डहुड में बहुत ज़्यादा डरते थे अपनी माँ को खोने के लिए. आई वॉज जस्ट वेरी फियरफुल to lose my mother, okay. So she just revealed to the audience, she just conveys to the audience, Kamala Das, that she has been very nostalgic, okay. The Kamala Das is been very nostalgic. Why she has been very nostalgic? Because she is thinking that when she was a child, okay, and she was having that fear that one day she will lose her mother, and that same fear is also present this time, okay. The same fear is also present this time when she is an adult. Then also she is having the same fear that soon she is going to lose her mother and she will be get separated from her mother for lifetime, okay. So that is the reason she is feeling nostalgic. Kamala Das. Okay, she is feeling nostalgic. She is remembering her past memories. Okay. So for today, we are done with all our topics. In the next virtual class, I will be continuing the rest from this poem. All of you go through the lectures attentively. Meet you all in my next lecture, and don't forget to share and subscribe my channel for the latest updates. Stay tuned and click on the bell icon. Take care. Bye bye.